Okay. What is this called again? Let me see. Dude, I need a podcast name.
The Existence of Dying.
Hello and welcome to the Existence of Dying podcast, episode 1.
No, scrap that. It's too edgy.
Alright, scrap that podcast. Well, that's it. Scrap that podcast. That's the name, dude.
So what you
Scrap
said.
that. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Scrap That podcast, episode 1. We're here with myself. I don't even know what to call myself. Blake?
Rendimento.
Rendimento.
Number one fire caper.
The #1 firekeeper in the world. I just hyped my own self up, and then we're here with.
Check out his website at www.rendicapes.com.
Yeah, and then we're here with Hentai Hugo as our guest speaker. You can find him at Australia.
DeviantArt, Hentai Hugo.
Alright, DeviantArt, Hentai Hugo. Alright, so I'm the moderator, so I have to come up with a topic, is that right? Is that how this works? Well, yeah, if you have any ideas, or just express them in the middle of me talking.
Okay.
Alright, so when was your first crush, dude?
My first crush?
Yeah,
You talking to the Twitch chat or me?
you. That's the first question, dude.
Who's listening?
Nobody, it's just me and you, dude. We're just gonna upload it to the world.
Dude, NSA is listening to us.
Not until I post it.
They're listening through our computers, our headsets.
They got enough staff to listen to every person in the world, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Do you believe in resurrection after death?
No.
Why not, dude? Explain. Tell me.
Because this isn't a fucking fantasy novel?
Yeah, it is. Our whole lives are based around
Oh, damn.
goals we're trying to
Lives
meet,
are
just as in a
fantasy
fantasy. Yeah, fantasy novels, they all have a common goal and they meet that goal in the end of the novel. And it's just like life, man. You either fail or you win.
That's it. My goal is the note at the end of the road.
Our world could be a fantasy world to someone of a completely different existence. Think about that.
Yeah.
You know, what if there was an alien society out there that was saying like they were just like did the opposite of what we did, and they're just like flying's normal, but that guy was walking. Like, is that a thing? Can people walk? What if this world's just upside down, dude?
So everyone's like floating at all times?
Yeah.
How would they move through the air?
But floating might be normal for an alien society, whereas the afterlife might be normal for them, or it might not be normal for us because we're just not fantasy novels. Is what you're saying, dude.
This is a fantasy
You're
novel?
saying that we don't live in a fantasy novel, yet there's a million, billion, quadrillion planets out there that are like ours, in different dimensions. You're saying that you're saying that doesn't sound like fantasy to you.
It doesn't what?
That doesn't sound like fantasy to you. That we're all
Dude,
millions of
think-
light years away from each other, and there's billions,
I
trillions.
think that we will never, ever, ever find another intelligent life form.
What about life form in general?
We will
Not-
never find another life form.
Bullshit. I bet you there's one on Europa. Bet they'll
The
find
only
one on
kinds
Europa.
of life forms... the only kind of life forms that will ever meet are particle life forms that will never be able to register or understand or comprehend.
I don't buy that, dude. I think that's a lie. Cause
You know the chances of us being able to be intelligent from ourselves? We will never be
the
able.
chances of us being intelligent from ourselves?
There is no such thing as aliens, dude.
Dude, you know how large the universe is, man?
Yeah, I have an idea.
We can't be the only coincidence in the entire universe. If you believe that we're based on coincidence.
Dude, okay, it's never ending. So just think how far in one direction you have to travel.
It's not never ending, it's slowly expanding, dude.
Slowly expanding, never
Do you think
ending,
the end of the universe wraps around to the beginning of the universe? Kind of like how on Earth we're in a globe. You think the universe is one big globe in itself, dude, where it wraps around?
No.
You don't think so? Why not? Everything else is built around that. Maybe the universe is like the core center of another planet, of another universe. What if we're like the core magnetic forces of a whole other planet bigger than ourselves?
What if stoned enough to fucking do this shit?
Wait, what? What? Think about it. What if? What if our universe is the core of another planet of another universe? And what if it just steps up one size every time, but we don't know relative to what we're around what size we actually are? We could just be like, say the next dimension, technically you could say, is the planet we're in the core of now. But you won't know if you're any bigger than you are smaller because you're already the size of everything around you relative. So we could be bigger than we think right now, or we could be smaller than we think. Just because everything else is the size it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get you, dude.
You follow.
I comprehend.
Alright, next topic. So what do you think about these people who say urine is like good for them, like if they drink it?
What?
What do you think about these people? What do you think about these people who say that like urine is good for them when they drink it? Like some people say like there's like anti-cancer properties of drinking your own urine that like cures cancer, and some people say like drinking your own urine like can cure all these kinds of diseases. What do you say? What do you say to those people?
Hopefully they die from a fucking disease in their urine.
You know the girl who's obsessed with drinking pee?
No.
On My Strange Addiction, that girl right
What the fuck?
She like bathes in it too and like rubs it in her eyes.
What the fuck is this shit?
She's saying she needs it to combat her cancer, and dude, it still works. She's still alive to this day, and she's only given like a year to live, man. So do you think it's a valid point?
Dude,
maybe a little lemony.
Oh,
You can taste different things going
chick
through your
is
body.
fucked, man.
you would fucking make out with that chick.
Dude, she talks like she
got
has
a mouthful of
left.
urine.
Fuck off.
Like
man.
how dark that shit is too, dude. Like, you know it ain't healthy because she's just pissing it back out.
It's easier to drink than water, man. What the fuck is wrong with this?
That's Britain for you, dude. I can't believe you've never seen a lady who drinks her own urine.
What the fuck?
I can't believe you haven't seen that. Phil. So, what does your kitchen look like, Hugo?